Yeah, you gotta give them credit. They shot more threes and they really shot the ball well tonight. Um, for the most part, our effort, it wasn't like we weren't playing hard or connected. There were some missed opportunities, I would say, that we wish we could have back. Some open looks, some transition threes that were just too comfortable. Uh, but tip your hat off to them. They hit some shots tonight. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. That's a lot of history between these two franchises, especially recently. Regardless of seeding or who's in or who's out, uh, it's the playoffs, and especially with that team, it's never going to go how people expect it to go. And that's the beauty of being in the playoffs and playing at the highest level.
I mean, what happens when guys who don't usually hit threes and it becomes kind of a barrage?
Yeah, I mean, when you go through a game plan, it's impossible to say we're going to take away every single thing. There are certain guys on the floor that you would rather shoot than others. That's any NBA game you're going to play. But guys are in the NBA for a reason. Everybody's capable. There's a lot of capable shooters out there. Anybody can get hot.